It's going.
Oh,
Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. Good
oh,
morning, friends and patriots.
good morning.
Okay.
How are we this fine Wednesday morning?
How do I sound, Joe? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound okay.
Okay. All right, let's get
Important.
this. Let's get this party started. Let's
Let's
get.
get it started. Let's get it started. So what's going on
Remember
today?
to share it to my profile. I just wanted one other thing.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, sure.
I shall try.
Share it to a friend, right?
I shall
All
try.
right, if not, I'll do it. Um, all right, see, I don't want to do that while I'm doing this. I don't want to do that and this at the same time. I do not recommend that procedure. Okay, so we shall not. All right, let's just see. See, why does that do
Before.
that? I don't like you. So before you get started, see if
Mhm.
anybody comes on. You could do that, and let me say,
It
if
doesn't let me
Charles is
step to
out
you.
there. Charles, whenever you want to come on with us next, I think Friday will be our oh, wait, he does that. He does it on Friday too. But you're only off you only have Fridays off for another like couple of weeks, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah, maybe one or two more Fridays. This Friday, maybe next Friday, because we already got the new group going on. So I'll go back to my regular Tuesdays, which is good for me because I've got things set up for having Tuesday off.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want that to change.
No, I know. I know. It's a beautiful setup that you have.
Yeah.
But we'll figure out maybe Saturday then or Sunday. And since I brought up in Long MacArthur's Ford last night
Hmm.
about the F. There's an actual Mandela effect about the F in Ford. So you got the letter, the letter F, and it has like a little loop at the
Hmm.
end. And there are people that swear, and they've been dealing with Ford forever, that there is no loop at the end of the F on Ford. You know, it's one of the top flutes.
Hmm.
And it's a Mandela effect. So it got me thinking that there's a couple since Charles and Joe and Rib and Nancy and a bunch of other people really love cars. Charles, I think that would be a great topic. I could think of a couple offhand. There was the car that could make it across the United States with 22 gallons of water. And I think somehow that man
Yeah.
just disappeared.
Yeah,
I don't know much
they
about it
murdered
yet,
him
but
or something.
I
They
remember
got rid of him.
hearing they
Yeah.
did, right? And
Hmm.
there's another one about Ford. I believe it was a Ford created the what is it? Car boat, car on water,
Yeah,
hydro
yeah,
car.
they've had that for a while and
Right.
a
I
few
remember
different
seeing it,
companies.
pictures of it in the from the 50s or 55, somewhere around
Yeah.
there. So why aren't we doing that? Is there a reason? Is boating better? I
I
don't
don't know. Who knows, right?
rust. I mean, boats use epoxy. I don't, whatever. Anyhow, hello,
Uh,
folks. Good morning.
yep.
Good
Good morning,
morning, live
everybody.
chat.
Yeah. I
I
wanted to
should have
start off
told
by
my
asking, do you guys think Biden should step down?
boot,
There's
boot,
25 Democrats now asking
booting
for
Biden.
it, along
25
with,
Democrats.
yeah, of course, I I don't think he should
Well, that's why there's 25
because
Democrats.
The alternative is worse. The alternative is Kamala. And I just don't think that woman has the wherewithal to be the president. I just don't think she does.
Right, right. But is it her?
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know anything.
See, I don't give a shit because it's not her.
Yeah, or
I hate
maybe
to
they're
be
just
so
asking
frank,
for the
but I'm
entity
so sick
that's
and
called.
tired of saying the same things over and over again.
I,
It's
I,
really like
we've
it's not
seen the
her.
masks. We
Don't
know
care. Right.
there's a mask
That's
that Joe
right.
Biden is wearing. But then
Right. So
again,
why would one person have it and not many of them?
and then they turn around
How
and they
could the
put
vice
that.
president not know
Yeah,
that it's not Biden?
yeah. Well,
Well,
you know what they did? They took Joe Biden and they spray painted him orange.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So man, who the heck knows what these people are doing? Nobody seems to know.
They're
They don't
trying to
even
wake your asses up.
they
And
don't
Joe,
even
as much as you're awake,
I feel asleep.
you go back and forth.
But
It's a
it's because
game, love.
what they keep
It's
doing.
all a game, friends.
Yeah, it's because of what they're doing. It's so easy to be fooled.
Like, sit back and enjoy it. Stop, please. Like, I
I'm
ridicule
tired
too
of it.
much. I'm a disaster sometimes. I'm really heavy Brooklyn sometimes, especially. I'm very passionate, but I shouldn't be rude and I shouldn't be mean. I
Yeah,
have to do my own thing right now, and I'm supposed to be a little selfish, but you got to understand, we are changing. We really are changing.
yeah. We are
We are
changing.
evolving.
Hmm.
They're trying to show you the stupidity of the past. Oh, I
Yeah.
love Mark Dice, man. I love this kid. So he's going on about how they're taking down statues.
Hmm.
Um, how many black people find that remember the American flag you caught the end there. The American flag was racist.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, they're saying it's
country that
racist now.
accepts
Oh
all,
God.
the soldiers that died for your fucking rights
Yeah.
is what Old Glory stands for, dipshits.
And if I remember correctly, when I was in the
Mark Dice
military,
didn't say it like that.
when there was all kinds of races with me in my in my squad, in my platoon, my company. It was we had everything.
We
You
had,
name it, we had it. We were all friends.
okay, I've had Muslims
I don't get it.
in Catholic school with me.
Yeah,
I'm I'm positive there was two girls, maybe three in my elementary school, which is up to grade 8, right? And
yeah,
most of us went to kindergarten there. And then in my first year of high school, I remember in Staten Island, I befriended them. I didn't care. Who the fuck cared?
yeah.
And we still don't care. Obama made us care.
That's right. I don't care. I could care less.
That
I
was
work with
their
all kinds
plan.
of colors, so I don't care. I could care less. I love everybody.
Listen, if you're an asshole, you're an
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah,
Don't talk to me. Go away.
right, right. But they're saying that they want to take him down. But and you know they want to give him. They also want to give. They want to give all of our money to all the people that are coming across the border illegally. You know that's going to get rid of all of our Social Security. You know
Oh,
that.
that's right. You were saying our Social
Yeah,
Security.
they want to give it to the illegal.
Weren't they saying they didn't have enough Social Security for us?
That's why they keep saying it's going to run out because they're giving it to other people. They're sure not going to take it away from themselves.
See, I
Oh
don't care if
God,
you
no.
hate the country or not. Do you understand? Do you
They still have
understand
to
this is
make their money.
wrong?
I
You
just
don't
wish people
control our
would.
money. The
Yeah,
government sure as hell doesn't control our money.
people should take care of people.
As simple as that.
Simple as that.
It's my right to. It's your right to. It's not the government's right to collect and hand out. Or most, and how many of these big foundations were caught cheating, stealing? My girlfriend, she is a big
Hmm.
um into like breast cancer and all this. Like she'll be out there with this stuff, but she'll be like, do not donate to certain companies. You can't Red Cross or what's the other one? What's the other big Goodwill? Is it
Yeah,
Goodwill?
Goodwill,
Uh,
the Salvation Army.
yeah, the Salvation Army. I mean,
Yeah, there's too much money going to the CEO and the people that are supposedly it's a nonprofit organization,
the only one I'm
and
not
they're
sure
not
of is
in it for
St. Jude.
profit.
Who's the one that
I
owns
don't
St.
get that
Jude?
how they're not in it for profit, and they're making over $1 million
I
a
don't
year.
know. They'll always say, like, I understand when you got to pay the workers, so they'll take a few cents out of the
Hmm?
dollar
Yeah, I
that you
can
donate.
understand that.
I can understand that to an extent. You got people working out there, but
Why do you need $1 million a
when
year?
you hear that it's, 5 cents out of the dollar are going to the NYPD Emerald Society, it's like, no, what?
Yeah,
Where's the other
what is that?
95 cents going to the dollar, my friends? And it is like that. It is like that. So be careful. I can't think of the big breast, Dolly Parton. No, I can't think of the big breast organization.
Hmm.
The pink, we got people in the chat. No, nobody's chatting, of course. Everybody's quiet, drinking their coffee. It's too early. I'm tired. I had like, I don't know, maybe less than an hour or about an hour of sleep.
Well,
Don't give a
President
fuck.
Trump's quote is, "Before we ask what is fair to illegals living in our country, we must first ask what is fair to American families, students, taxpayers, and American job seekers, and most of all, the military, the ex-military. It's about putting Americans first. Sorry, it is. We
I
need to
agree.
put
I
us.
mean, there's no,
Look at how many people we have living in the street, people. Where do they go? Why are they living in the street? Because of one thing, because of drugs. You give people
yeah,
drugs when they
yeah.
have no hope, when they have no, I mean, you make it so easy to buy these drugs on the street. That by leaving the border open, they let the drugs come in. Simple as that. It
It
comes in,
really is.
everybody
Drugs.
comes in unchecked.
Well, there's
No, nothing is
tons of
checked anymore.
ways to control people, and one of them is making them into zombies.
Right. Have you seen these people standing in the street doing this weird stuff? It's awful. God, you don't let that kind of a drug come beat you. You know what? We have
So
no
that's
use for
exactly
that
what they
kind of a
did.
drug.
That's exactly what him
Yeah.
and Eric Holder did.
Yeah.
Him himself dying of Obama behind.
We have no use for that kind of a drug. We
They
really
don't pay
don't.
for any of this shit.
We don't.
It's just not even, and that's not an issue. Because
Yeah.
if people want their recreational drugs, there are some that I have no problem with marijuana. I think it's a natural plant. It's a weed. But
It's better than
you
alcohol.
want to put something in your arm, dude, go to Amsterdam or something. Get the hell out of this country.
Yeah, it's better than
Opiates are
injecting
going to
something.
kill you at
Hmm.
any age.
Yeah,
It can
never
happen at
never put
any
that.
age. Fentanyl, you're
Ugh.
nuts. You're
Why
nuts
do
to
we
even
have
go
that?
near it.
We I don't get it.
There's some things I can understand. Others are just, whoa. Why would you take something that turns you into a cannibalist?
Yeah.
Remember that? People were walking around like zombies on something and they were
Yeah.
actually eating or biting
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Now we know why they're put
Reb said it
that movie out, The Zombies.
right.
Now
Reb
you know
said it
why.
the other day. It's always in, they've tried to tell us. It's in the movies, it's in the shows.
Yeah.
They've warned us. Hmm. What else? What
All
else?
this stuff is so bad. People think they own us.
Oh, well, they do.
Yeah, they do kind of own us.
That was my answer to Mark Dice. It was a really, guys, if you have time, he put it up a couple hours ago. It already has like, I don't know, 30,000 views. I mean, the guy's great and he's got great books too. But that's what I said to him. I said, we are still slaves, not just black people, because basically it
Huh.
was the
Everybody's a
language.
slave.
Right.
You
We have
work, you get
not,
up and work.
we're still under British rule. Some people think we would have been better to stay under British rule. You're completely nuts. I
Yeah,
mean, seriously. The bar exam is just that, the
yeah.
British,
Hmm.
the British law. We're not
They
supposed to have all
they
these laws
disbarred
in this country.
They disbarred Rudy Giuliani in New York the other day.
Did they really?
Yes, they did. They disbarred him. A man who cares about this country, and they disbar him. Who do they think they are? They think they can do whatever the hell they want, willy nilly, willy nilly. I can do what I want because I live in
No.
this.
Well, no, you see, you gotta understand. If they're trying to wake you up, they're gonna push people so far that they have no other way to look. You
Well, we got to push back.
might have a couple of Democrats there that were like, wait a second, I actually respected Giuliani. I was a cop or a firefighter back in the day. I remember how New York was before Giuliani. Now
Yeah,
my neighborhood's cleaned up, whatever it was. Eh,
yeah.
You know what? I don't like that they did that. That's another, who knows, that might take 50,000 people over.
They need to
So
get rid of these people
it's
that are
every
doing that.
little thing is to wake the masses up.
Mhm.
Everything. It's
Elections
a
have
plan.
consequences. Yeah. Well,
Because
somebody's
who's gonna
what
say Rudy
somebody look what
Giuliani at
somebody
his
did.
age can't practice law?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Look what
Fuck
somebody did
you.
to the Obama statues, Chicago.
Yeah, tell me about that.
They put a banana on Michelle Obama. They taped one there. It looks pretty funny.
Oh, you got a
That's
picture?
one guy's way of playing,
You gotta
I
start,
mean,
you gotta start connecting this computer to like your pictures and stuff. Like have it
yeah, right.
set, or I don't know, you don't even have Facebook yet, do you?
Not on this computer. Yeah.
Joseph
I hope
says
that
good morning.
and then they had that one kid. I don't know if anybody heard about that one
The
kid. His name's
banana.
Harry Sisson. When the ruling came down from the Supreme Court, I don't know if anything's going to happen to this kid. I mean, they said. I mean,
Tell them
he
what they
said,
did.
well, he said now that they did that ruling, they can come after Trump with the army and everybody that could kill him, take him out, and you can't do that. So the
How old is this
campaign
kid?
manager said, expect a visit.
What?
Told that kid to expect a visit. Now
How old is the
he
kid? Do
should be
you?
scared because they are going to come and visit him now. But
But that's again,
yeah,
this is teaching kids the wrong way versus
right,
teaching kids the right way.
right.
You know, what what were we watching last night? I almost puked up seeing Senator John Kennedy
Oh,
saying what he fucking said.
I
He
know.
was he was talking
Those are
about
the kinds of books that are in the libraries and our
Nancy.
in our
Oh,
kids'
Nancy
libraries.
has to see that. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my, but those are the kinds of books they're allowing in the schools.
Right.
They're horrible.
And all Kennedy was asking, after reading this horrendous, um, unshameful
It was bad.
um,
It was very bad
plateau of sexuality for children.
for
Oh,
boys,
oh my God! Even to,
boys with
I'm not gonna
boys.
repeat any of it.
It was
Yeah,
boys with
it
boys.
was. He was like,
Yeah,
I just want to know who makes the rules. That was his. Is
it
it
was a
the
very
librarians?
graphic act
Oh, it was horrible.
written down.
And the fucking they had the gall to bring up to Kill a Mockingbird
Yeah.
because there's a rape scene in To Kill a Mockingbird. See, there's a difference between. I mean, that's a high school book, and I got it. If I have to say, it's for more for ladies, so that they understand to be
Right.
careful. That
Yeah.
there are people out there that can
Good and
hurt you,
bad.
kill you. I think it's a little different than telling kids to shove it in dark places. The brown star.
So to
Oh my,
speak.
Oh, is it hot? It's hot in Texas, Joseph Rogers says. Yeah, it's so funny. It's really hot outside, but it's freezing in this house right now. I don't know why. It's going to take like another hour or two before the house heats up.
So I definitely believe that Joe Biden was fraudulently elected in 2020. I don't care. I'll say it again. I really believe that. I'm sorry.
All very
There's
ridiculous.
just too much evidence that was in our face. I'm sorry. That's just the way I look at it. You know,
Um, well, there's so much proof out there.
I know.
Remember, we watched together, a bunch of us watched what was it, 2000 Mules? Uh,
Yep.
and we never saw the free what was the one about the children? Freedom of silence. What was that one? Remember? I think you wanted to
Yeah,
watch it.
we still haven't seen it. That's how
I
hard it
know this
is
shit.
to
I've
watch
seen
a
the
freaking
gruesome
movie.
pictures. See it in my head. I don't want to
Yeah. I
see
and
it.
I just
Sound
I
of
just
Freedom.
can't
I
watch
think
the
that's what it's
movie.
called.
Sound of Freedom. There you go, Sound of Freedom.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I just can't.
I don't know what's going on. I don't pretend to know what's going on. These people
All
are
I
ugly.
know is that there's a great evil lifted. If you
It
want
is
to say
lifting
that's like I'm pathetic,
worldwide.
I'm trying to be ESP psychic shit.
Keep praying, people. Keep praying. It's working.
That's what it is. I
Mhm.
mean,
It's working.
if we all are one under one God, as Trump says it, then wouldn't we feel the better half rising kind of thing?
Hmm.
You know, things that are said so superstitiously instead of scientifically drive me nuts. Like,
Right.
oh, when you die, you can become a spirit and you're evil and you're demon. Well, what if it's just okay, so you change energy, right? Become a different energy. Maybe you're in a kind of a different dimension. They can't see you, sometimes they can. I mean, there's kind of proof that flowers and even stones record. Water can record um, history, like or a certain time. They say frequencies and speech and music and all this stuff could trigger it. Like your limestone, like all those haunted dolls and I don't know, but it's bad vibes, dude. Bad energy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to and I got the hippie hippie braids into no. Um what else is there, Joe? I said about Charles. Well,
Mhm.
Long MacArthur, that's so much fun. Talk
I
about
know
guys. You talked about the statue.
the liberals are in I mean, they're in like the liberal media. Oh, they're really freaking out. That Rachel Maddow, she thinks it's a death squad coming for her.
Okay.
She's really thinking that. She's telling everybody that they're coming for me. Oh my God, they're going to come and get me. What's
Uh,
wrong with these people? It's like, why would they come and get you? Just because you're a liar, they should just take you off of the air because you're such a bad liar. But they're not coming to get you. You
I
should lose
remember
your job.
years ago she had to go in
Definitely
front of
lose
a
your job.
judge. She had to go in front of a judge years ago, and
Sucks.
they claimed that the judge made a ruling that she was considered entertainment only. Mad cow. Who You can't make that shit up. So, but I think she's probably paid off or something. I doubt it's her. I mean, this is my thinking, Joe. They're all fake. They're
Yeah, I
all
know.
fake. Well, a
I
lot
know.
of them. A lot
All
of
of
them.
them.
I can't
All of
help
them.
it.
Yeah.
I can't help
Well,
it.
well, and then you've got that. the idiot defense secretary Austin, he's given $2.3 billion more to Ukraine. It's like, come on, people. These people won't stop. They're just
No,
throwing it in our face
we
more and
know it's
more.
money laundering. We know it's not going into
Yeah,
the Ukraine. We know it's going right back into their pockets. Correctamundo.
correct.
So this is all, if you
Yeah.
think that this is, look, if we could say it in general, so nonchalantly, well, what do you think President Trump is doing, or parts of the military, or CIA, FBI, whatever? There are some good guys in certain places. I've told you the NSA definitely has some good guys.
Got to change.
I, what do you think they're doing? I guarantee they worked during COVID. Let's put
Mhm.
I guarantee they're the ones that kept busy during COVID. COVID told them a lot. It really did. It told them who drank the adrenochrome, right? I know I'm talking to my baby voice again. I can't help it.
Well,
It's like
yeah.
teaching children over and over and over again.
Pain,
You guys have to stop
pain.
picking on each other. Do not pick on any other mega. Don't do it. It hurts.
Yeah.
Leave them be. You know, if you don't get along, that's fine. If you have different ideas about things, that's fine. Um, there's a lot of conspirators like myself that are
Yeah.
100% mega. If you don't like us, just leave us alone. That's all we ask. The rest of us we're gonna figure it out for you. So don't worry. Just leave us alone and let us do our job. That's pretty much how I feel right now. That's how I feel. Like I always thought it a soldier work, Joe, but this is becoming pathetic. And people talk about it and then it just disappears. Like you've mentioned it before. Why did the Vegas shooting disappear? Like where did that go? Like why didn't we find out more
Exactly.
information? How does half the country know that Hillary Clinton and the Clintons and the whole lot of them have killed many, many people? Arkansas'd them. Janice. I mentioned Janice in this, Jen, because she wants to she wants to do them. It's a tough project, but if you want to do it, you see where people might assume Hillary and the Clintons have about 250 on their death clock. Um, no. When we're supposed to be all one, like they're all one. Most of the Democrats, they're all one, right? Most of the Satanists, they're all one. The Illuminati are definitely all one. And if you don't do what the Illuminati, the top pyramid says to do, you're a goner. You froze on me, Joe. Dun dun dun. I should take him in little clips in slow motion. Ow. No, that was too quick. So it comes down to them having together. Well, if you consider they've created all the wars, yeah, all the religious wars, yeah,
They did
World War
everything.
One, Two, Vietnam, Korean, 1812,
All of
the Industrial Revolutionary, Colonial. I mean, whatever you. Of course, we could get
you
into
know what
the
got me was
overseas.
Vietnam War.
Oh, what was before I forget, and I think we're gonna get off soon because I don't like doing us live when you're in the car anymore. Didn't you say something about
Yeah,
Israel?
rough. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein was a spy for the Israelis. That's what it came down. It
Listen to that
was proven
again.
that it was a fact. Jeffrey
Listen to,
Epstein was a spy for the Israeli.
okay, again.
What does that mean?
I love my
Think about
Israeli
that.
brothers and sisters. Love them, love them,
Yeah.
love them, love them. You can ask, I have tons of friends, whatever, you can ask them.
Governments are not good.
It's the government.
People are
And
good.
especially
People
the
are good.
Israeli government, who is controlled by Zionists and the Illuminati.
Right.
They
Government
they were
people are good.
strategically
That's the
placed
thing.
there, my friends, after World
Yep.
War II. Strategically. Because why not dump a Jewish state in the middle of the Muslim country? Hello. Some people don't think of the obvious things. Anyhow, let us go.
Yeah.
My husband finally, I guess he couldn't nap. We didn't have great sleep, so I want to go and get some work done and then take a nap. Not that anybody's interested in that, but I was also reading. I didn't realize um I love Robert Francis Kennedy. I love him. Okay. I love this dude. He can do no wrong in my eyes. And I'm not saying he hasn't, because we're all, human. But do you know he had some kind of parasite in his brain? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
I don't, I didn't know this,
Yeah, he had a worm eating his brain. That's why he's not all there.
right? Does it have to do with the speech?
I don't know if it has to do with his speech or not, but it has a lot to do with some of his things. Shit, I gotta go. Gotta go,
Okay.
man. Gotta go.
Okay, you
Gotta
got a phone
go.
call. I gotcha. I got you. He's got a phone call. That just made me think, oh, I better get him out because he won't. Because if I left him in there, he would hear us. He has a problem. Some of us have a problem switching over. I don't, thankfully, but I think my old phone or my old computer I did had a problem because they switch. Like if you turn on the phone, you can switch from your Zoom on your computer, the Zoom on your phone will pick it up and you just press it and it switches automatically. But if somebody calls and you're on the phone, it's not that simple. You're like, what the hell? I can hear Zoom. I don't know, it was an old phone. Um, yeah, that kind of worried me. I didn't know about RFK Jr. having that problem. Um, and it's old too. I think it was like a month or two ago. Uh, I don't keep up with the news. I'm a conspiracist. I don't believe in the news. I I really don't. I really don't. And you'd be a fool to believe in most of the stuff that you read or hear about. Um, I guess that's it. Just be open-minded, be prepared, be a soldier. It's gonna happen, and when it happens, it's gonna happen fast. I still believe the reason I love RFK too is because I do believe um, John Jr. is around, JFK Jr. I really do, and Carolyn, and which is strange because my husband's name is John and my name is Carolyn. Maybe our brains have been washed and we're actually no. Um, I've heard of weirder science, right? But I do believe he's around. We were hoping he would be vice president. I still am hoping he's gonna at least walk out. Uh, maybe he's had a Q. I think he's had a Q. I'm pretty sure he's had a Q. I have to ask a few others. We all have our, we all get information from different people. But that's the good thing because we're working together as one. All right, so hang in there, Robert. I'm sorry to hear about that. And hang in there, Patriots. I love you guys. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm sorry Joe Brasher was rasher. Oh, God, no. My father would be proud. Teacher jokes or something, or dad jokes, maybe. Oh no, Joe's coming back. I'm ending it, Joe. I'm ending it.